Sometimes you will be given a scenario. Turning it into an equation may make it easier to analyze. In a linear equation, we can use the slope-intercept format of y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope or rate of change, and b is the y-intercept or initial value. In a description, the slope usually pertains to something that will change and is unknown. And the y-intercept, or the initial value, will be a number that stays the same in the scenario, like a flat fee or a constant cost. So here is a scenario. Let's try. So Micah is having a pool party. The cost to rent the pool is $325 and $7 per person attending the party. So we want to write this scenario using the equation y equals mx plus b. So notice that regardless of how many people come, Micah will have to pay $325. This is the initial value, so it's the y-intercept and the b in the equation. It's also known as the constant. Also notice that it costs $7 per person that come to the party. This amount will change as the number of guests changes. So this will be the slope or the rate of change or the m in the equation. So substituting in those two numbers instead of y equals mx plus b for this specific scenario, the equation becomes y equals 7x plus 325. Let's do another one. Here we have the scenario that Raul is at the gas station. He is filling up his gas tank at $3.45 per gallon and is also buying $12 worth of food from the convenience store. So we want to write an equation to show this scenario. So we can use the format of y equals mx plus b to write our equation. And think about the two numbers we're given. We have $3.45 or 3.45 and 12, and one of them we want to be our initial value, our b value, and the other we want to be the value of m, the slope or the rate of change. So think about which number stays constant, only happens once, it's an initial value, and which number is going to change with something else changing. Well, hopefully you saw that if he's filling up his tank at $3.45 per gallon, that number will change depending on how many gallons he's buying. So that's considered the m in the equation or the rate of change. So that's why 3.45 becomes the coefficient of x in our equation. And the $12 of food he's buying, that's a one-time charge. That's not going to change. It's $12 no matter what. So that's his initial cost and the b value in the equation. So the equation that represents the scenario is y equals 3.45x plus 12.